Hi, it's Dagmar, and this video is about the prophecy of the Rainbow Warriors, which was given over 100 years ago by a Cree Indian woman. And this prophecy says that by the time when the old world goes down and when the rivers and the waters turn black and birds fall from the sky and everything goes down, there will return members and ancestors of the red race into white bodies and also in bodies of different races, of the red race again, but many of them in white bodies, to help the people in this time of transition to find back to balance. Because many of the people, by the time of the earth changes and by the time of these transitions, will have lost their inner balance, will have lost their wisdom, will have lost their knowledge about all their relations, will have lost everything. And they will need somebody and will need people who still remember, who know. And so these rainbow warriors and warrioresses are people who inside of them harbor the ancient knowledge, harbor the knowledge of the red race, of how to live in balance, of how to live with all their relations, which means we as humans are not only connected between humans, but we are also connected with everything that exists, with the animals, with the plants, with the stones, with the trees, with everything. And we can also speak with everything. We can talk to everything. We can exchange us with everything. And we have to honor everything. So these rainbow warriors and warrioresses know about this. And you might be one of them and don't even know it. So I just tell you something about the tasks and the wishes of these returned warriors of the rainbow. What are they like? What do they want? So maybe you are one of them, and maybe this is what your purpose is. So I just give you some ideas what they would like to do. Okay, they are the holders of the old legends and of the old myths of humanity. They know the old stories of times gone by. They know many things humans nowadays have forgotten. And you might think, oh well, these are just old stories, they are not important, but they are. So if you know something, what you think is so outdated, is so out of this world that you don't even want to tell it, just go ahead and tell it, because people might need your story. People might need exactly this to understand how they can change, how they can behave correctly. So just tell your stories, tell the old stories, tell the myth you know. This might be one of the tasks of the returned warriors. Then next, what do they next? They are keepers of the old rituals and ceremonies and of the old traditions. So we are not in a time of rituals and traditions, only of bad rituals maybe, that disconnect us and confuse people. But you might be one of those who know old balancing rituals, old rituals that are supposed to balance the world and the people, to balance male and female, to balance humans and animals, or humans and plants, or whatever. So it might be your task to do exactly this and to tell people how they can do this. Okay, next thing. They are the keepers of the rhythms and of the cycles of life, which modern people also have forgotten. We are in a trance of there is just one way, up, 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 up. Even better, better, better. There is no other way around. There is not a time to sleep or to be awake. There is a time of total energy all the day. So we don't have these cycles or rhythms anymore. But it is essential for humans to live in these cycles and rhythms. So you might know about this, and you might want to tell people about this and give something they can do, how they can practice this. You might want to tell and teach people about these rhythms and cycles. So this is a Rainbow Warrior task. Next, they are the keepers of the holy places and the holy wisdom. They know that there are places where when you go there you can heal, you can get balanced, you can find your vision, you can find your personal power, you can meet your spirit guide. You know about these things and you can find those places and you know how to find them. So it might be your task to teach people how they can do this, how they can find their personal power place, their personal vision, how they can go on a vision quest, how they can find their purpose on this life plane. So this might be your task as a Rainbow Warrior or Rainbow Warrioress, to teach people to do that. Next, they are the keepers of the dream time, which means they know that a dream time exists, that there is a realm of existence that is very different from the human reality, but is nevertheless very true. And you can act there, you can do things, you can change things on this plane. And you might be one of those who know that this plane exists, who knows how to access it, and who knows what to do there. So you might want to teach people or help people with this knowledge. Also a task for a Rainbow Warrior. Then next, they are keepers of the holy actions, of the holy sight and actions, which means they know about how to behave correctly in a way that keeps people balanced. They know how to see the world in a way that keeps us balanced. How the interplay of forces is, that you cannot always just want things. You have also to give something. So this is about balance of exchange, of what to do, how correctly. So this might be something you want to teach people, which is also something a Rainbow Warrior and Warrioress would want to do. Then they know about all our relations, which is a Native American term meaning that we as humans are connected not only with humans but with everything else on this plane, on this earth plane, and that we can talk and interchange with these planes, with the stones, with the plants, with everything. And you might know how to do this and might want to teach people how to do this, to find something that is good for them, to heal them, to balance them, and to balance our world. So this might be what you want to give to the people. Also, they are the keepers of Mother Earth. They are the keepers of the earth, which means We want to do everything that keeps our planet safe and balanced, that keeps our planet in the right position. We also know about that a time is coming where the earth is wobbling very much. The earth is not stable, and the axis of the earth is not stable. It wobbles strongly. And they know about these things, and they know rituals how to stabilize the earth field and how to stabilize the magnetic field and such things, which was ancient knowledge that has been forgotten. But you might be one of those people who remember, and you might want to do this and teach others how to help you to do this, to help the earth be stable and the times of change. Also a task for you. Then what else? They know about the ancient connection to the stars. They know that there have been brothers and sisters from the stars visiting this planet, especially teachers from the stars visiting this planet to help people, and that there have been star nations that have brought their knowledge to the people, and you might be one of those people who have deep inside the knowledge about these ancient teachings, and you would like to want to give these ancient teachings to the people now. So this is also a task for you. What else? Yeah, could be that you would like to stabilize the divine matrix of this planet. There is a divine concept, a divine plan of how it all should be, how it's perfect. And in these times, many energies and beings and entities are on this earth plane who are deeply against this divine order, who want to destroy the divine order, who just don't care about the divine order. And you might be one of those who are here because you care, and you are one of the keepers of the divine matrix, of the divine plan, and you are one of those who bring back the divine plan to the world. And so this is also that it's probably so that you are said to be very sensitive, highly sensitive person, which means you can feel energies, you can see energies. You just avoid the masses because you can feel everything in that flock of people. You avoid too much technical devices around you because they disturb you. You feel better and best in nature. You can communicate with nature. You can communicate with other realms. You know what people feel and think. You're just very sensitive in these things. And sometimes you thought, well, this is disturbing, I don't need it. But the opposite is the case. You are just exactly good the way you are. And it is necessary because you understand and feel the quality of what is around you. And you have the ability to change it. As a rainbow warrior and a rainbow warrioress, you have the ability to change things that you perceive as wrong. So I want to encourage you to just accept your inner knowledge, to accept your feelings, to accept the call of your soul you hear, your inner voice, and to be courageous, speak up, stand up, do what you want to do. Find those who long for your teachings, because there are many right now. They just search so much somebody who can help them understand, who can help them change, who can help them find the way back to balance. So this is your task as a rainbow warrior and rainbow warrioress. Help people find their way back to balance. So I hope this has been inspiring for you and helpful, and I'm looking forward to see you with my next video. Bye.